And today's starter, Kyle Hendricks. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Ryan Rocchio, the next to hit, takes ball one. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Ball one low. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Ben Lively.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And the righty deals. In the air, left side, Kwan. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look.
Let's break.
Look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Soler matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air, center field. Thomas in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. in for a strike. 0-1. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. Hendricks deals. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hendricks delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Throws to second, and he's out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
David Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that misses. And 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on.
Newman on the run, sends it over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swinging a foul out of play. Lifted in the air, right field. Paris on the move to the alley. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe. Swinging a ground ball. Zips it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first with 1 gone. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. 3 hits in a loss last night. That one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Joe Adell. Into center. Thomas grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that's whipped for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Hendricks back to work. And that's in the dirt. Hendricks, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's a little bit low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that skips in the dirt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ripped to short. Slings to first in time. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. The batter now, Kevin Newman. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So the batting order turns over. Zach Neto will hit next. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Line drive. And there's a hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Not
Ball
even
1,
close
no
there. And that's ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. There's a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Newman on third with 2 out. That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Logan O'Hoppe would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike on the outside. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one off the outside edge. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hit to first. And foul ball.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fastball for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That one drilled left field. Ward ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch misses.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. 3rd home run of the season. It's 1-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. One and two now. Liner snagged it first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now it's going to be Joe Adell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ah! That one.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Fouled off left side. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Guardians go down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back in Anaheim, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kevin Newman. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Out to center. Thomas under it. Makes the catch for the out. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. 2 away now. Nolan Shanuel digs in now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas. And that's the 3rd out. 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. And we're back. Top 6. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. This one popped up. Newman under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that is out of play. And that one in the air center field. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Here comes Lane Thomas. A little bit low. 1-0. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Paul Sewald. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 34, Paul Sewald.
Soler leading things off and takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And it's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith up and throwing. Herron also throwing.
Yeah, boy.
Started after it, appeal to first. And he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Struck him out looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastball.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Halotv at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And a curveball is just outside. That's in for a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Go ahead, run on base. Stephen Kwan digs in for the manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Hendricks out of the game, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Victor Gonzalez comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
1 ball.
Throw to second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
On the ground, Newman. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that's in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Really important at bat coming up now.
Joe Adell, the next to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now, Kyron Paris. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Kevin Newman. Out towards right center field, Thomas. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto, 1 for 3. Late with the swing there. Adell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ball. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way high with that one. 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Gabriel Arias. Inside, ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. And now 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Noel up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they tag him out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shotwell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Damn it. I'm gonna take its recycling.
That one missed.
You know what, on a recycling?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes. Down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Soler in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Action in the pen
Taking it
down
all
there.
out.
Hunter Gaddis preparing to come on if needed. Ciccone getting loose as well. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hit.
Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 2-1. We go to the 9th. Kenley Jansen comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Jansen fires. That's ripped into the outfield. This one looks like trouble. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
¿Cuál amiga quiere que?
Fought off foul. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. This one high in the air to left center. Adele moves under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Edward Deadlock. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Slade Ciccone.
Number 44.
Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. And the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Mike Trout. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third in the fly out with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Joe Adele.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'd be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
The count.
Winning run at third, 1 down.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pitch out, but no action. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. And we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
You go what? Oh no, that's not good.
Swings and misses.
Well, that's
Strike
sad.
0-1.
Why did she even buy any? She just waited. That's the only supermarket around there? Jesus, there's a ShopRite right there.
Struck him out.
Why she have to go to Food Bazaar?
That's the 3rd out.
The ShopRite has the bread there. I told her to go to it where the key food
He's
was.
in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
There's an Aldi's there too. Go to the Aldi's and get the good bread. They have the Dave's bread in the Aldi's.
Those results.
I know. She getting the crap because she wants to. She has options. Why she have to go to Food Bazaar? Come on now. It's the worst supermarket. Why did she go there? I mean, I told her so many times, don't go there.
Scott Kingery now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Now playing right field.
So in now for Cleveland. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hector Neris
Number 53.
in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. One away in the top half of the 10th. Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Daniel Schneemann. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. Making a move at first. And here's the pinch runner, Nolan Jones. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
2 on, 1 out. That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, right side. Fires to second for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label. Over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, you're in extra innings. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And there's a ball. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Guardians strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Ciccone back to work. Bunting, and he pops it up. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Now this is in the air down the line. Quan heads after it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shanaway can't hold up, and that's a strike. Line drive, base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be loved in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Celebration.
3-2 the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
What happened?
An Air India flight from Chicago to Delhi experienced 10 hours into a technical issue specifically blocked for this. Passengers plus plastic bags, wide, and clothes with causing significant work. After being here for hours, they have to go back to Chicago.
When it's depression exists, they say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. What I still see, I can't handle this pressure.
Hours in the year.
And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.
Which bread did she get?
Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Oh, we Arnold. Where those out?
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.
She found one.
Yeah, pues ahí los pobres no van a comprar pan que otro todo.
Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Just move your. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. Anybody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
That's bad. Synthetic chemical emulsifier.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
That always goes there.
We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
It's to the bread, the
We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Where pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of